Chapter 8. Mary, the Mother of the Lord. We now are on our way, and many who meet us, although greeting us, are not asking where we have been or where we are going. But Judas also runs into us along the way. This one asks us where we have been and where we are going, because he had not been to the synagogue, since he was marketeering with his fish and earthenware, having made much money, which gave him great joy. But he nevertheless came along to my house, spoiling his palate there, since it cost him nothing. But after the meal he at once returned to his stand, getting down to making money, for the market lasted 3 days, and many merchants made good business, charging steep sums for their wares. The next day the Mother Mary asked me whether I planned any public activity here, and how long I would this time be staying at the house, and whether any more visitors were expected, so that she could look for some more provisions, as there was at present nothing much left. I said, "Woman, do not concern yourself about me or my companions, nor about sufficient provisions. For see, he who nourishes the entire large earth, and with his love appeases the sun, the moon, and all the stars, is quite familiar with this little house, and knows exactly what this house needs. Therefore, do not trouble your head about it, and do not worry. For that about which you are worrying has already been taken care of from above." The Father in heaven does not let his children go hungry, except when it is necessary for their salvation. You did see it in Sychar, where it became sufficiently evident how the Father in heaven provided for his little children. Do you think that after these few days he has become any harder? Go to your larder, and you will see that you have been unnecessarily concerned. Now Mary hurries to the larder and finds it filled up with bread, flour, fruit, smoked and fresh fish, with milk, cheese, butter and honey. When the mother sees such abundant provisions in her larder, she anxiously hurries back to me, kneels before me, and thanks me for so richly providing her larder. But I quickly bend down, raise the mother to her feet, and say to her, "What are you doing to me? This is due to the Father alone. Rise, for we have known each other already for 30 years, and I am still always the same and unchanged." But Mary weeps with joy, greets all my disciples, and then quickly leaves the room to prepare a good midday meal. The disciples, however, step up to me and say, "Look, what a dear woman and what a loving mother. She is now already 45 years of age, and looks as if she were hardly 20. What great loving concern, and how her truly holy, purest bosom swells with mother love. In truth, a woman of women of all the earth." I said, "Yes, indeed, she is the first, and there will never be another like her. But it will also happen that more temples will be built to her than to me, and she will be worshipped 10 times more than I, and people will believe to be able to attain salvation only through her. Therefore, I now do not want her to be praised too much. She knows that she is the mother of my body, and is also aware of who is behind this body which she has brought forth. Therefore, be very good and nice to her. But beware of according her any divine adoration. For notwithstanding all her very best qualities, she is still a woman, and the gap from the best woman to vanity is only very narrow. And any kind of vanity is a seed of pride from which has come, is still coming, and will always be coming, all evil into the world. Therefore, keep in mind what I have now told you also where the mother is concerned.